Hey there, folks. What's going on? It's Codiak here, back for another Zero to Hero episode. And today we are picking up right where we left off from episode 1. We are back in the starting area, trying to get to the Arisola Dojo, the first dojo in the game. We have got a long way to go. Long way to go. So let's keep grinding. If you're just joining us for the first time, we are picking up with our Smazy and our Kaku. We are leveling up our team. We are building our team, getting ready for some of those quote-unquote end game encounters, if you will. Nothing's quite end game yet, but at least those progression encounters that are going to give us a challenge. If you are new to the channel, welcome. So happy you're here with us. Check out our Temtem Survival Guide series, where we teach you guys everything, soup to nuts, everything you need to know about this game. And remember, we just unlocked Tail Strike in the last ability, so we're not going to use it. We're going to keep using our Martial Strike. I do really enjoy that ability. There's not much else we can do here in terms of Kaku. We've already got Scale poisoned up. Kaku, you cannot poison. At least you can't poison mine because of the trait. So he can cast Toxic Spore all he wants. It's not going to work. So remember I said that hold in the last video, that hold falls into effect. Boom. Can't use Martial Strike, I just used it. But I can use Tail Strike, so I think I will. Alright, so we got to watch our Smazy. We are very close to losing Smazy. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to use Smazy to attack. We'll get rid of the Kaku. We'll heal out the Smazy using Kaku's turn, my Kaku's turn. That way you have to plan that out, right? So if you have a Temtem that you want to use an ability, use the ability on that Temtem and then use the other Temtem to use the item, right? You don't want to use the item while you're selected on Smazy because then you lose out on his turn in kind of the battle breakdown. And there's a Genki. Genki, one of the most valuable Temtem in the early game. If you can get yourself a Genki, you do it. You just do it. You don't complain. You just get yourself a Genki. Such a strong Temtem. Wind and electric. Oh my god, my Smazy's going to die. I think I selected Bomb. I can't remember. Nope, I didn't. I'm going to lose my Genki, but it's okay. We're almost done with this battle. It shouldn't be a problem. We'll use our Ponshu. Or our Tawai, sorry. Let's use our Tawai to get through this. And again, you don't really want to use wind against wind. It's half effective. So we'll just use Peck. We'll knock out the Genki. Whew, that's Scale. Scale is also a good Temtem to have, mainly because of the evolution Skunch, which has an Earth ability, one of the only Earth abilities in the game in the early parts. So very important Temtem to have, especially considering that you want that diversity of techniques. All right, let's go back. We're only at like a few inches away from the healing center, so we're just going to walk it on back here. Don't be afraid to do this. Don't be afraid to go backwards. And one of the items that you can get, especially as you get further in the game, is the Smoke Bomb. And the Smoke Bomb essentially works the same way that the escape rope does in Pokemon, where you can use the Escape Bomb. It'll bring you back to one of these centers. You can heal up. You can buy some items, and then you're back in the action. All right, so we're, again, going to continue to force ourselves to run into Wild Temtem, to talk to people. Still dealing with Kakus. So we'll just make light work of this. Should only take a few hits. Oh, I don't know. Nothing I use with her right now really matters. It's not going to work. Toxic Spore's not going to work. We'll just rest. Why not? It's always that awkwardness in the beginning of these games where you're not really sure what to do with some of these guys because they don't have great move sets and you're still trying to level them up, and it's kind of weird and awkward. This is some work in progress content here, guys, so this is going to unlock eventually somewhere down the line. Again, this is one of those tamers you got to go out of your way to fight. Go out of your way. Fight these guys. You want to make sure that you're getting the most XP you can at this early point in the game. It's going to save you time. It's going to save you headaches down the line. I promise you. I promise you. Spend the time now. I know it's sometimes a little boring. Do it now. You will thank me later. And we'll use Martial Strike. Again, I don't really know what to use, so I'm just going to use Shy Shields. Just protect myself against that Peck in case it comes in. Peck is a physical move. It's not a special move. Let's see. The poison may kill the Tawai. This one's going to give us a nice chunk of experience. Level 8. So we should get level up from this guy killing this Tawai. Yeah, there it is. And Archipelagos. Really great ability, guys. This is why you get a Kaku. This is a toxic ability, strong against water, which is really important because the first dojo leader is a water dojo leader. She's got her strongest Temtem is a water type. So you want this ability. It's got a synergy attached to it. Really strong ability. That is going to be a game changer for us in the future. Trust me. I wouldn't lead you astray, I promise. All right, let's just see. Just, you know, like like I told you, I'm going to spend a little extra time in the grass in this series, making sure that I really get all the Temtem that I want. Some of the Temtem that I'm looking out for are a Scale. We're looking for a Genki. We're looking for a Pick-a-Pick. All good stuff. One of the coolest things, I don't know if you picked up on it, it was very quick. Once you have a Temtem in your Tempedia, which means you've caught it, you actually get to see the bonus. Did you see that? I got the 2 times there. Watch, I'm going to show you it again. I'll show you in a real time here. So I've got Archipelagos here selected. I go hover over this Kaku, and you can see it turns like a greenish yellow. That means I'm going to do 2 times damage to it. That's really, really important to know. And it's another reason why you should be collecting as many Temtem as you can. Now, you're only going to know that if you collect the Temtem. So it doesn't really give you an advantage in battle. That's why we made the chart for you guys, to reference that chart. But it's still really, really nice to know. We've got another tamer here. Out on the docks. Go out of your way. Talk to the tamer. Fomu and a Saipot. Both good Temtem to collect if you want to collect them. I loved my Saipot in the early access. I wish I could have used it more. Now remember, Saipot is a water type, so we should get double damage from this, I believe, if I'm right. Booyah. Double damage and a knockout. Learning those types, learning those interactions with the moves and the techniques, very important. Beyond important. We've got another water type on the field here with Pewit. Or Pukey, sorry. So we'll use Archipelagos on him. I just noticed that they don't actually tell you the sex of the opponent's Temtem. You just see their names and their levels. That is interesting. I did not know that. Alright, so we should be able to knock... oh, that's not what I wanted to do. We'll use Tail Strike on that one. We'll use Archipelagos on that one. And this should give us 2 knockouts. Good, there's 1. And boom, there's 2. So hopefully we'll get a level from this. I don't know if we'll get there. We're good close. There we go. Kaku got a level. Love the little outfit there. Hocus, I believe. That's a Temtem named Hocus. So we're actually just going to go back. Again, we're right next to the center. So instead of wasting money on an item, we're just going to heal up. There's no point in not going back. You know what I mean? All right, let's, we can move forward here. And we got another Kaku. The grass seems to be filled with these guys. So we're going to keep moving up. We'll take care of this one, and then we will move on. Easy peasy. And this is the thing. Fighting the wild Temtem is fine. You can run. Eventually, the opportunity cost kind of like shifts, and killing the wild ones is more of a waste of time than anything else. But at this point, where every kind of drop of XP is important, it's really worth it to do that. All right, so we've got 2 Genkies on the field. And we will just deal with them in turn. Now, there's that wind ability I mentioned. Genki, electric, and wind type. Such an interesting combination. A dual type Temtem. Arushiel should be able to take care of that one. I'm not 100% sure. Martial Strike there, doing some nice damage. Sparks, a special attack buff, as you could see. Good. So we got 1 Genki down. Just need to knock out the other one. We'll do that in the next turn here. Windblade, a strong ability. Always got to be careful for Windblade. Especially with your starters. For whatever reason, starters... actually, not for whatever reason. The developers clearly knew that. Starters are pretty... it's pretty even footing with wind types. So here we go. We got Sand Splatter. This is a really good ability to have. This is part of why I picked Smazy, knowing that I was going to get an Earth Technique. I mentioned that Scale is one of the Temtem where you get an Earth Technique. Well, Smazy is also one of them. So that's really important to know. Let's heal up our guys here. Make sure that the next set of battles is no problem. Let's see if we can... There we go. I feel like this is not going to be a Kaku. I knew it. I had a feeling... we were going to get something different. So we are going to catch one of these. Not a wildly strong Temtem, Tataru, but, you know, it's okay. We'll get one. You want to get everything. Cool little monster. Adorable in its own right. All right, so that Tataru is going to be easy to catch if we want it. We can go with the level 5 one. We can go with the level 4 one. It doesn't really matter. We're not going to be working on a Tataru, at least for now. So let's go with the level 5 one. Of course, if we can get that free level, we're going to do it. So let's catch the Tataru. We'll take care of the other one. They're both males, so... 2, 3, and boom. I love how it ends up looking like a floppy disk here. That's a cool little trait. Cannot be knocked out due to overexertion. Now, you're saying to yourself, okay, well, if you're a good trainer, you're not overexerting your Temtem. That's right, but if you're a more casual player that maybe isn't really understanding the stamina system yet, that may be a good trait to have. Yeah, okay. I honestly, guys, I could go through all of this stuff. The RPG element of this, like the narratives and the lore, I'm never into reading huge blocks of text. So if you want somebody to read all of the text out loud for you, you can go do that. It's just not going to be on this channel. Sorry, that's just not me. That's just not me. What do you want? I want to be honest with you guys. This is a honking guy here. Piranha. Luckily, we have Arushiel. Terribly hard ability to pronounce. And we're going to be able to take him out no problemo. He's deciding to go for the Smazy, which is fine because my Kaku, even though my Kaku is low, he decided to go for my Smazy, so that's fine. We're going to get a nice 212 XP from that. Decent amount of XP. And again, use your items. Heal up your Temtem. There is no reason not to. All right, we're just checking every crack and crevice, making sure everything's copacetic, making sure we're not missing anything. Like I mentioned, I flew through this during early access, just trying to get as far as I could, as soon as I could. All right. So we got 2 Sakus here. This is the evolution of the Kaku. Kaku Saku, you get it? Really, really important Temtem to have on your team. So, I wanted to show you guys that. I knew it was going to happen, but I wanted to show it to you. That was the 1/4 times damage. Because Sand Splatter is an earth type and both wind and nature are strong against earth, I only did 1/4 of the damage that I normally would have. And again, I recommend you guys go check out our battle breakdown, our types videos, so you understand how all of that works. So there's a chance that you could do half damage, 1/4 damage. There's a chance that you can do 2 times the damage or 4 times the damage. But you have to understand how the types work first. It's the only way you're going to learn about that stuff. And look, I don't have all of the types memorized. I just don't. That's not my... I'm not a memorization guy. I really should print out the chart that Livid made. That probably would be a smart move. But I haven't yet. So you're just going to have to learn. And you're eventually going to learn all of these relationships with your Temtem. How the types interact with other types. How the techniques interact with other techniques. It's all important information, and eventually you'll figure it all out. And if you don't, that's fine. Ask questions. Let us know. That's what the comment section is for. All right, so we are dealing with a little bit of poison. I think we're going to be okay. We're going to have another fight here. Let's see if we can pick up another Temtem before we fight this guy. There we go. And another Pajaro. We'll take care of this guy. Lickety split. And so here's that, because I've caught the Pajaro, here's the instance of it working again. I see that Sand Splatter is that same earth technique against a wind technique. It's not going to be effective, so it's letting me know that. So it's preventing you from making those silly mistakes to help you kind of move faster through the process, right? It's nothing that's life or death because you already have this Pajaro. You're not in the middle of like an intense battle. But collecting it gives you that extra little step like, hey, don't use this move. It's going to slow you down. Your progression's going to be halted. Just important things, little things to know about the game. They go a long, long way. Alrighty, we got another battle here. We are getting very close to the first little village. So we've got a Pajaro and actually Pajaro's evolution fighting here. This is 100% like the Pidgey of the game for any of you Pokemon fans out there, classic Pokemon fans. For whatever reason, there are a lot of similarities in Temtem. Nobody is denying that, including Pajaro right off the bat. You get a flying type in the first zone. It looks and kind of acts just like a Pidgey. It's got 3 evolutions. So kind of funny, in my opinion. You know, it's fine. Nothing wrong with it. Nice, taking out the Pajaro there with that Martial Strike. Kaku's going to take the L there. Smazy's going to get all of that XP. We'll use Tawai. We do want to have like a backup until we really get the team locked in. We do want to make sure that we're kind of leveling up one of the Temtem kind of in the background in parallel, just in case a situation like this happens. Now, we are fighting a level 11, so the Pajaro is way higher level than Tawai. And I lost my Smazy. Hopefully, we'll be able to do this. I don't think we'll have a problem. He just overexerted himself. We'll bring the Tataroo out. Maybe it'll get a decent amount of XP by doing this. Hopefully, I get to attack first. There we go. And boom. So we're going to get a lot of XP for killing this level 11 with our dinky level 5s and 8s. Tataroo gaining almost 2 levels there. Okay. So we just reached the first little town here. Meeting Max, Professor Konstantinos, and of course Sophia, the first dojo leader. If you guys are already at the dojo and you want some help, you're just checking out this video for whatever reason, we do have a full guide on fighting Sophia and how to get through that dojo. So if you need some of that help, check out that video, that survival guide. That will get you all the information you need to know. So here's Sophia. She's going to bring us around town, showing us all the little ins and outs. It's a fun first dojo battle. If you haven't done it yet, really fun dojo battle. This is the academy. We are going to go through the academy. We'll do that in the next video, though. Sophia being a good host. Thalassian Cliffs. Very important place. That's where we can get Genki and some of the other Temtem that we need. Max is running off to go be a little shit somewhere. And there we are, Brica del Mar. So guys, we are at the next village. We are at the next point in our Temtem journey. I am going to say goodbye here, and then we'll pick it right back up in episode 3 of Zero to Hero. As always, leave us comments in the section below. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything, let us know that in the comments section below. We are going to help you out. Check out the Survival Guide series. Of course, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you want more Legion Gaming videos in your feed. And as always, my name is Codiak, and from everyone here at Legion Gaming, thanks for watching, and play on.